my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm your lovely spider host, and today I'm talking about a species that I kind of made for a world that is mildly inspired off of Splatoon, but not really like lore-wise. It's more just like squid or octopus themed characters, you know, for the world, where it's like, squid or octopus themed, go a little crazy, have a little fun. So I based these characters off of like squid and octopi and probably other sea creatures that are involved, but that's basically all. I don't have lore for the world other than there's like a queen character that rules over the area and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of in like a semi-modern setting. It's like a fantasy but modern kind of vibe, idea kind of thing. So there's like technology and stuff, but it's still kind of like ruled by a queen and stuff. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. It's a whole kind of vibe, but I just thought I would introduce you to some of my characters for this world, and we'll work on some reference sheets today. So yeah, let's get into it. So really starting off, I made the queen character. I believe the way you pronounce the name's Amphitrite, or it's like Amphitrite or something. It's supposed to be like the name of Poseidon's wife. But this is not Poseidon's wife. I just like the name of her. I just like the name Amphitrite because I think it's really pretty. But basically, this is Amphitrite. She is a beautiful, beautiful queen. She is like a modern queen because, like, you know, again, I feel like she's like kind of like the mother to the species. She's kind of like a god-centric character. So she's kind of created the characters and, like, you know, she rules over them in a way. And basically they're all kind of somewhat in a way related to her, or she's like created them in her own sense, where she's like, yeah, I'm gonna create all these cute little squid creatures or all these little sea creatures based off of, you know, the sea and underwater. I imagine like the world's kind of like like most of it's water, kind of like Earth, but also like they're land dwelling and stuff, so they're able to dwell on land without too much of an issue and stuff. They don't get too dried out. They're like semi-aquatic creatures where they can be on land, they can be in water. It really just depends on whether they want to be on the land or water. But yeah, Amphitrite is actually the queen. Like I said, she's very pretty. I gave her a long little elegant dress. She has little tentacle hair and stuff because I wanted tentacle hair to be involved. I gave them multiple eyes because, again, I want multiple eyes to be involved. I think multiple eyes on like an alien character is kind of like an interesting little aspect. And I think she ended up being very, very pretty in the end. Again, this is an older piece of art that I did. I think earlier last year before my chibi style changed a little bit. So, old chibi style, womp womp. But, I think they all turned out pretty cute. I have a very specific method to how I draw, tentacle hair and stuff. I do it kind of like how Splatoon does tentacle hair, but I have little highlights and tidbits that I do to the hair that is very specific to what I want the hair to look like. I've done this method since I had some of these characters in my Splatoon themed thing. One of the characters in this video is actually a previous Splatoon character. She was my Agent 3. Her name is Layla. She is no longer a Splatoon character because I just kind of was like, I'm gonna make my own world where they're tentacle-haired people and make it fun. But, obviously, she used to be my Agent 3 character. She is actually no longer my Agent 3 character. But she does have like a wound to her eye just to kind of call back to her previous history of being a Splatoon character. She's also a model. She's like a pretty model. She does modeling gigs and stuff. And obviously with Amphitrite, she's the queen. She's like the epitome of like gorgeousness, and she's beautiful. Look at that teal color scheme. She's awesome. She's great. She got pink eyes. She pretty SpongeBob. And then I had a little fun with the background where I made little fishies as the background. And I got creative with like the theming and the coloring and stuff and made it cute. And then here is Layla. Layla, again, is one of my older characters. I've drawn her for a very long time. She used to be my Agent 3 character, and then I just made her very elegant and pretty, and also like a stunning model character. So she models a lot, and she does her own she does her own thing. I think she ended up being very, very pretty and very, very cute. And she's very excitable and very sweet and loving, and I care about her I care about this character a lot. She's like the motherly kind of character, and I feel like she's friends with two other characters that are also from my Splatoon history of OCs, so I no longer associate them with Splatoon, and they're obviously older in this series. They're older characters in the series of or at least in this world, you know. So they're not young or anything. Um, Krill and Matuna are the two characters I'm talking about. And don't at me for using the name Matuna. I know it's a Homestuck reference. Leave me alone. Where? Anyways, my point being, I have these two characters for a very long time. I just wanted to update them in general because I feel like they're really outdated and old, and I want to like update my older characters or like make new ones, or just take their previous iterations and just improve upon them, because obviously there's I don't know, there's just like a lot of lore with them that I don't want to associate with anymore. So I basically scrapped a lot of their old lore. I scrapped a lot of their old things. I just kept similar designs and updated them basically, because I don't want to associate with a lot of stuff that I had previously with lore, because of a lot of stuff that happened. So I just, again, I'm just updating my characters because I'm like, they need an update. We gotta update. We gotta scrap what was old and come in with the new and make them nice, pretty, and awesome again. Because I feel bad for neglecting these characters because of a specific reason. I think it's like travel related. I just was like, yeah, I don't want to touch these characters, but now I'm touching them again because it's like I gotta update them. I gotta make them better. Anyways, here's Amphitrite and here's freaking Layla. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they adorable? Anyways, thank you so much for... Why did I end it there? Why did I end it like that? I'm so used to ending my videos in a weird way. But hi, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I apologize for like the weird ending that... my brain is farting. I'm saying bye-bye preemptively. Anyways, I hope you had a good day. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!